Hi, it's Chris here with Colorado Web Impressions, and in this video, we're talking about web hosting, and more importantly, what is web hosting? Now, if you think about web hosting like going to a restaurant, for an example, okay, you sit down, you look at a menu, and you say, I would like to have this plate, okay, maybe I want a steak or a salad or whatever, okay. The server goes to the kitchen and goes to the cook and gets whatever you ordered and brings it out to you. Maybe it takes a few minutes, whatever, okay? A website is essentially the same thing, okay? You go to a website and you expect that whatever you're looking for to come up on that website, just like a server, okay? A server is bringing you food. A web host is providing you with the content that you're looking for. So a web host is where you would upload, your pictures and your logo for your company and your information about your products and your services, maybe your service area. Maybe you do blog posts, things like that, recipes, cooking recipes, landscaping, whatever you got going on. A web server is where you store that stuff, okay? So a web host has web servers, and the host is just giving, imagine like a host as, you're going to somebody's house, they're the host, they're hosting a party, they're hosting whatever, they're presenting something to you. A web host is exactly that. They're presenting websites to the world and to your service area. So if it's something where you say, well, I need a website, I need a WordPress website, I need a blog, or I need a business company website, what's going to happen is you need a web host, okay? You need a domain name because you need a name to send people to. And then a web host is where you'll upload your files, okay? You're going to make pages. You're going to have a contact page. You're going to have, your website is going to be on some sort of web server, okay? Now, I know there might be people watching that are saying, well, Chris, I can make my own web server in my garage, and that's great, okay? Most people are very busy and they do not have that kind of time to maintain servers and things like that. So typically you purchase web hosting. Now, what I like to do is I like to try to stay local. Whoever the company I work with is local here in Colorado Springs, and it's one of those things where I have my own myths and strategies of why I like local better. And you could definitely send me an email and I'll tell you the reasons why and who I use. But it's one of those things where, again, web hosting. What is web hosting? As a question is, a place where your content is stored. So when people request that content, they provide that to them. Okay. And again, your content could be a page talking about your service. Okay. So maybe you're a hairdresser and that specific page has information about, your hairdressing services. Maybe you do hair cutting and coloring and hair extensions or whatever you have going on. Then when somebody visits your website, the web host is presenting them with whatever you gave them, okay? Your website, your images, your whatever, they're, giving them that information. And so just like, you would go to, say, Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, for an example, it's the same exact concept. Basically, you request information, the web host gives it to you, and also stores your emails. So if somebody sends you an email, your emails could be on a web server and things like that. Hopefully that kind of helps. You definitely need it no matter what. And again, I hope that you find success online, offline, and in your life. Take care.